Hello, dear elephant lovers. Welcome back to another challenging and heart-touching rescue mission. This elephant was first noticed by a villager after it had collapsed on his land. Observing its unusual behavior, he quickly contacted the nearest wildlife conservation office to ask for help. He explained that the poor creature, lying weak on his hand, was unable to eat or even move around. After listening to the explanation, the officials recognized that the elephant needed to be treated right away. So, wildlife conservation officials, veterinary officials, and a veterinary doctor hurried to the spot, armed with the required medicine and equipment. Considering the elephant's serious state and the urgent need to regain its lost energy, the doctor decides to administer a saline solution to restore the elephant's energy. The 2 cannulas were inserted into the elephant's ear vein, and about 25 saline bottles were administered through ear veins to make the saline process quicker. At the same time, the doctor gets a blood sample from the elephant to check the elephant's condition more deeply. In the meantime, other energy-boosting medications like dextrose were inserted with the saline solution. Upon arrival, they noticed that the villagers were very kind towards the poor animal. They were pouring water on the elephant to make sure the elephant was hydrated, and even tried feeding it. At first, the doctor visually examines the elephant to determine whether it has been harmed by a jaw exploder, a gunshot, or any other type of injury. However, following examination, they discovered that this elephant does not display any of those characteristics and only has a few tiny wounds around its body. It's extremely upsetting to see such a lovely creature lying helplessly. The elephant is very active, but its belly is swollen and shows indicators of becoming weaker. This huge and strong elephant is predicted to fall victim to the dangerous parasitic infection known as liver fluke infection. Liver fluke infestation is a serious parasitic condition caused by small flatworms. These parasites gradually harm the elephant's liver, making it difficult to digest food and absorb nutrients. With time, the elephant weakens, loses weight, and experiences continual discomfort. What makes this illness all the more distressing is that such a large and strong creature can be brought down by something so tiny. Now that they had confirmed this was not the result of human intervention, the doctor decided to check whether the elephant was having any difficulty in passing feces. Then they confirmed that the elephant has not passed feces, but has only passed urine. So, the lady doctor confirms that the elephant has an issue with its stomach. As per the doctor's judgment of the elephant suffering a parasitic infection, the doctor administers some of the medicine needed to cure the parasitic infection. After confirming that the elephant has not passed feces, they decide to perform an enema on the elephant. At first, the doctor removed the stuck stool before starting the enema. Before beginning the stool removal procedure, the officers put on gloves to guarantee their and the elephant's safety. This strategy was crucial for preventing disease spread. An enema is a medical procedure in which a liquid solution is inserted into the rectum via the anus. This procedure is used to relieve constipation and help the animal pass feces. In order to guarantee the elephant's safety and sterility, the entire enema tube was thoroughly cleaned with a saline solution to remove any possibility of infection. Let's learn how an enema is performed on an elephant. Now the tube at the bottom of the enema tube was carefully inserted into the elephant's rectum to deliver the required saline solution. The liquid softens hard stool and stimulates rectal muscles to contract, triggering a bowel movement. All of these medical procedures are performed in a challenging environment, with limited medical equipment available. Additionally, the unfortunate creature is not sedated, so these officials are being very patient and dedicated to treating the elephant in hopes that it will recover quickly. It is challenging to treat a huge, aggressive animal, like an elephant, without sedation. However, these officials remain passionate and committed to their responsibilities to rescue the life of a helpless wild animal. This disease happens when an animal eats grass, plants, or water that contains small parasite larvae. The parasites then move to the liver and bile ducts, causing damage and leaving the animal weak and ill. The doctor and skilled veterinary officer inserted a large amount of saline solution through the rectum to clean the bowel. The entire process took a long time, but the officials were determined to do everything possible to save the elephant. Even though this procedure might initially be uncomfortable for the elephant, it is expected to bring relief soon.
But Enema. No, no. We feel like